We're here to prove it's possible, not just for us, but for every woman brave enough to go for more. We believe success is sweeter when it's shared, and that your next level comes faster when you're surrounded by women who truly get it. This episode is brought to you by the Ultimate Girls Trip Business Mastermind Retreat, where big goals, belly laughs, and bold action all belong in the same room. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are talking about, and we have a little bit of an announcement, which is something we've never done in our, how many years has it been that we've been doing this podcast? 2, 3?
3, 4?
3, I think. I think we're coming up to our third because we started in July. So it's almost the 3-year mark. But, well, Jay, you tell the topic.
The topic is, what if summer isn't meant to be productive?
Yeah. It's a concept that as an entrepreneur is really hard to wrap your head around because it feels like you should always be go, go, go. And, you see dips in like revenue and stuff if you don't work as much as you're used to and things like that. So it's like a scary concept. But I also, especially in Canada, we get so little summer that summer just feels precious. Like it feels like this like sacred. And I mean, if we're lucky where you live, you get a little bit more summer, but like where I live, it's pretty well 2 months and it's not even always consistently nice. So if the sun is shining, I want to be like enjoying it. I want to go outside. I want to work from outside. I want to have a little bit more flexibility in my schedule to go for lunch with a friend or, just like not be tied to my desk inside staring out the window.
So this is the thing for me, whether I like it or not, my summer isn't productive. Like I have kids at home. So even if I have these big goals that I want to like, oh, I'm going to get a bunch of work done, or I'm going to get a new client, or I'm going to do any of that. Very rarely in my adult life has any of that happened, because it's like, you're also trying to keep people alive, entertained.
Yeah.
You're going on vacation. We're doing lake days. We're doing boating days. We're traveling.
Well, I mean, the kids are not just at home, but they need you. And you want their like childhood summers to be something they remember. You guys live in such a beautiful place that it's also where you live's like, best time of year, and the like clouds lift and you're getting sunshine and the weather's beautiful. And
but it doesn't matter where you live, because summer is
precious.
So
I know.
That's the whole story. And I mean, if you think back to your childhood, like I don't have a bunch of memories of mom being like, can't do that today. Sorry, got to work. Have
exactly.
To do. Yeah. I'm not going to my office. You guys just find something for yourself to do.
For sure. And the thing is, she always worked. So it's not like she didn't do it, but she just made sure to weave in heading to the pool, heading to riding our bikes to go get a treat after supper. Like whatever it was like fun things that they might have been big, they might have been small, they might have been camping trips.
Well, in 80s parenting, she just gave us an inner tube from the local tire shop and told us to go tube at the river all day while she was at work. Like, so that we had no idea that she was busy working.
Well, and the great news is that so did everybody else's parents. So you'd see your friends there. There was lots of people to call the police if anything bad happened, or like,
I mean, not a phone or anything, but
no, I mean, but you'd eventually, your body would float by somebody and get picked up, somebody that you probably knew.
Maybe in another town. It depends how far you floated.
Yeah, like you might have been quite a ways south of where we lived by the time you were found, but it's fine. I mean, that's why you drove out to the country, got dropped off.
Not me.
And then just
hoped. No, I walked straight to the river closest.
Well, yeah, but if you wanted to really make a day of it, and like you'd get dropped off at your friend's house that lived on an acreage that you could like walk to the river.
You did that. I never once did.
Oh my gosh, that was the best one. Mm-hmm. I can't believe I didn't ever invite you. Sorry. No. I do remember once though, speaking of that, just to tell one absolutely bizarre story. These people asked me to babysit their kids and they're like, just take them to the river all day. And like, even me as like a teenager was like, listen, it's one thing to like my body to float by on my own decision making, but I'm probably not taking some children with me to like.
That's the crazy thing. Like, that is so wildly different than today.
Oh my gosh.
If I let my kids roam free at the beach, even though they're old enough and they all know how to swim, people would be like, she's gone sideways.
Mostly me would be judging you and not accepting it. Like I'd be really concerned about that. My adult worries have escalated since my childhood worries.
You're
Especially
helicopter energy to the billionth degree. I mean,
especially around your kids. They're my number one concern.
well, I know we all behind your back call you the helicopter auntie, including the
You say
kids.
it to my face, so I'm
Yeah,
aware.
you're right. You're right. We don't even really keep that
It's
a
fine.
secret.
I've owned up. I know I behave in a way that deserves it, and I'm fine with that position. That's why I call and say, like, where is Mila right now? She better not be taking the bus home by herself. And I
Yeah.
catch you guys in most of your. I even noticed you said she rode her bike and you kind of like trailed off quiet because I was asking too many questions. And you
Well,
could
I
tell
mean,
that
she
you
rode her
were,
bike to her friend's house that's 7 houses away,
no, it's not. It's a ways away. And I
15
didn't
houses
appreciate it.
away. It's 15 houses away.
Right. So, anyway, lots
So,
of danger.
anyways, all of this,
Yeah. So,
all of this to say that we're not going to be productive this summer. We're gonna coast and we're gonna enjoy our time in the summer in the warmth at the beach with my kids. We're gonna do all of the things, and that means that we're not gonna have any new episodes until September. Is that right? Are we?
yeah, I think so. I think we don't have an exact start date again, but we will be back before we know it because, as everybody knows, the summer flies by. But we're basically prioritizing our work our businesses that we have to run. So, as dreamy as Jamie made that sound, we don't get to completely walk away from all responsibility, but we are putting the podcast because, like, one of the biggest things that in making this decision, and I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs or people can relate to this, is you become an entrepreneur to like get more freedom, but it doesn't always create more freedom because now all jobs rely on you. Whether you've hired them out, you have to oversee them, whether you do them yourself. So what it can do is it can feel like everything is the most important thing and every day is packed full with stuff. And although our businesses, obviously, we love them and, they bring us all the joy and things, there are things like our podcast that are a weekly commitment that you never truly get a break if you don't take a break. And so we're going to keep our responsibilities and wish you guys the greatest summer ever. And we hope we have the same, but we are very excited to take like a little break and just soak up the sun, hang out with each other, hang out with our families. Yeah, reset. Jay, what do you have planned this summer that you're like excited about?
We have a lot planned. We have a couple of trips down to the States planned. We've got a fastball camp down there. The kids do, not me. We have pens in a couple of golf tournaments, and we're going to the Calgary Stampede
Yay.
for probably all 10 days. We've got some good old fashioned like summer camp booked, and we're just gonna live our life at the beach, the pool, having
You're going to
barbecues.
Ontario, aren't you?
Yeah, that one's not completely committed yet, but usually we go home to Ontario, not my home, where my husband's from, for at least a week in the summer. So we'll probably do that. It's just not fully booked yet. I'm sure it'll get there soon. What about you?
I'm hosting you guys for Stampede, which will be so fun. That's one of our fave weeks. I'm coming to Kelowna, back and forth to Kelowna all summer. So I can't wait. And I'm very excited about just the chill summer vibes, hanging out there and eating nice restaurants. I started something called, I can't remember what I'm calling it, but I made it up this weekend. And I want to try like a new restaurant every few weeks throughout the summer when the weather's nice. Because when it's winter, I absolutely despise like going downtown, finding parking, walking 2 blocks. So I'm a lot more adventurous in the summer and I want to have like a dinner club where I, you know, invite friends or meet just me and Darren go, but we're always like trying new things.
I like that.
Hmm.
I like that a lot. This is the first summer we're going to have our backyard like done. I mean,
Yeah.
it was fun. It was done before. It had grass and stuff back there, but since we've like converted it and put in a pool and put in like our outdoor kitchen and stuff, so it'll be the first summer where we can like actually host and there's not like a big pile of dirt beside,
Hmm.
the things and all of the
Exactly.
all of the summer furniture has come in and been assembled and put in its right spot. So we're very excited to have some lazy pool days and have our friends over and do some like barbecuing and potlucking and all
We're
that.
also having a family reunion, which is fun. And
Yeah,
you're one
yeah.
of the hosts of that, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be so great that your house is done because our last family reunion, I think, was like 5 years ago. And you guys had just moved in. Like you barely even had, I mean, you had furniture in the house, but it wasn't like you hadn't barely started renovating. Like there was just lots left to do. You've done so
No.
much in the last 5 years that it's hard to even believe that it's the same place in some ways. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
very
It's
fun.
gonna be a totally different summer. It'll be interesting because we used to spend so much time at the beach. So it'll be interesting to see how that changes now that we have a pool. See
I
if
don't
we
think it's going to
still
change. I think that you'll do both every day, basically, because the kids' friends are at the pool and well, or I mean at the beach, and
beach.
so are your friends. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
so it's a social event to hit the beach, and you'll probably just do like dinner at the beach where the kids get to go run around for a little while in the afternoon, evening, and then be in the like yard for the day kind of thing,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or vice versa.
The the beach, the kids' nightclub, we call it, because if they're
Exactly.
if they're bored, then that's where we take them to find entertainment because we
Well,
know
it's
them.
built-in friends. It's
Built-in
so
friends.
fun.
You know you're gonna know somebody that's there for them to play with.
Absolutely. I think that's like the greatest thing about where like that you guys moved. What you found was like the community of the beach. Like you literally just show up to this one beach and you'll find people you know. Your friends will find people or your kids will find people they know and their friends. And it fills in days, it fills in you're like it's so easy to keep up with your friends in the summer.
It's so easy to keep the kids entertained too, because it's
Yeah.
like
And
you bring
happy.
a frisbee, you bring a football, you bring a
Yeah,
water ball, you bring a paddleboard, and it doesn't matter.
exactly.
It can be a kid they've barely talked to from school, but they're like, well, they're at the
We're
beach and
here
we're best
together.
friends
This
now.
is This is perfect. Exactly. Plus, the beach is close to grandma and grandpa's house. So if anybody needs like a break from the beach, they just walk home,
Hmm.
so that's kind of nice.
Well, and there was a bit of a turf war with the ice cream. There's a guy that sells ice cream and popsicles on his bike. And
Yeah.
then there's also a guy that or a girl that sells ice cream and popsicles in like a ice cream truck. And so they were having a bit of a turf war at the beach that we like to go to.
Yeah.
So it was hitting pretty hard, like there was every hour one of them was coming through. So like, I mean, there's nothing bad at the beach. It's
Yeah.
all good
A
things.
good time. Yeah, I agree. I like the beach too. When I visit, I'm like, well, let's hit the beach because it's fun there. And there's people.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to like do your sun tanning. And like for me, I like to swim at mom and dad's because it's got a pool lift, but I don't mind like walking to the beach after to dry off or whatever.
I don't like swimming in the lake or the pool, but I like looking at them. So that's nice.
Yeah, when are you gonna start swimming? Like that's really weird. My like passion in life is just get my body in a swimming pool, and
I don't know. I just don't like it.
you never have.
Um, hmm.
All right. Well, I'm so excited. My first trip is soon. Is like less than a week away, and I cannot wait to come and hang out with you guys. And we hope that you guys all have an amazing summer, and we will miss you and miss all the feedback and all the messages we get. Know that we're not gone. We're just having a little break.
Having a little break. And
And
if you think of a really good topic that you want us to talk about when we get back, send us a DM over the summer or, chit chat with us because we are going to miss you guys. But
exactly. So keep in touch.
okay, bye guys.
Bye. Take care. We are so grateful you're here.
It would mean the world to us if you'll subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel and leave us a review.
If you want to hear more from us, go to proofitspossible.com to join our mailing list and find our social links so you don't miss a thing.
Thanks and chat next time.